Today we're going to talk about some parasites. Probably a gross thing. Nobody really ever thinks about it. And honestly, a lot of us in the United States, we're thinking parasites. Come on, what is this? This isn't a third world country. But parasites are very, very common in the United States. And this comes from undercooked meat, eating raw seafood, just contaminated meats, contaminated vegetables sometimes, that type of thing. We can get these parasites and they take up living in our intestinal tract and they cause a host of problems. Everything from sleep problems, concentration, eczemas, skin issues, obviously digestive issues. They can cause all kinds of havoc down in your digestive tract. They can limit your ability to lose weight. Maybe they cause you to lose weight or the inability to gain weight. So there's all kinds of problems with these parasites. There's not a whole lot of great ways to find these guys out. So we do some tests, and what we do is we use some products to really flush these guys out. They're designed to be able to withstand quite a bit, so we have to be kind of aggressive with them. We use things like wormwood, which is a herb that is very toxic to parasites. We use artemisinin, which is another herb. These things target those parasites that are toxic. Then we also use things that is an enzyme that's designed to break down some of those parts of those parasites. And what we use from standard process is Zymex 2. On top of that, we need to make sure that we have good drainage. What drainage means is making sure that we have good flow out of our body through our lymph system as well as through our GI tract, because we need to get rid of these things. For drainage, we use Spanish black radish. Just like a radish, big guy, they're black, they stink, they smell, but they're great for drainage and great for your GI tract. So we use those things to really work on that. The other thing we need to do is we really need to make sure that the liver is functioning well. So we might use something like an AF beta food, which helps get that gallbladder going and function, or a Livoplex. That really gets the body going and getting prepared for this kind of little bit of a battle that's going to go on between the parasites in our GI tract and our body. So it's a little bit of a rough process, but it's a really critical one. If you're struggling with health issues that you haven't been able to find solutions to, that's something that you really should look into. You have to do it for a few months. It's a protocol because you have to kind of attack them, let them rest, let them attack, let them rest. And it's gross to think about, but you got to kill the ones that are alive, then you got to wait for the eggs to hatch, and then you got to kill them again. And you keep doing that cycle, and eventually you get all of them out. So if you're having a lot of unexplained health problems and you've tried all kinds of things, then taking a look at parasites might be an option for you and going through this protocol.